Brother gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sip and Key with Joleen and Busy. What's up, Busy?
What's up? Put your blowjos in a chat.
Blowjos.
Put your blowjos in a chat. And then tell Joleen that it's 2023 with the disco ball.
I love disco balls.
You like balls?
I mean, not all balls. I'm not like a ball hater, but I'm also not like an extra ball.
Well, clearly you like them hanging, so.
Well, NYC girl, forever, she got me this as a housewarming gift. And she also got me, because on my Amazon wish list, I went a little crazy with the disco stuff. It's a planter.
It's really cute.
And it's disco. I love it. You know me, I love kitschy, just out there. I love it. And then Realification got me this wonderful
It's the first thing I noticed.
I know. Busy was like, is that a lava lamp?
Right.
Is that a lava lamp?
What's that trash behind you? That's what I was
thinking. I was like, that is a lava lamp. I just turned it on, so it is warming up to do its thing. So you'll be able to see it.
Is that how it really works? It warms up and...
Oh, yeah. Lava lamps were known, I think, a while back, maybe still, to like start home fires. So good luck to me, but I love them.
You're lying.
Yeah, no, I'm not lying. They get really hot. But thank you so much, Realification and NYC girl, for the housewarming gifts. I mean, so many people have sent me such lovely things. NYC girl forever. I mean, I'm so thoughtful. Realification, so thoughtful. I got kitty mugs and that mother effing homeowner mug, coffee mug. I'm so excited. It's exciting getting gifts.
Oh my God, they used to... It was a child that was critically burned by a lava lamp.
From a lava lamp?
Yes, I had to Google it because you were like, that's the... And girl, get that thing out your house. That's bad as when This Is Us had that crock pot go on fire.
Is that what happened? Is that how everybody died?
And
the end of the show?
Crockpot had to say, excuse me, that's not actually how these work.
I only know about Crockpot Usay from that one guy last season of Big Brother, but I didn't know that. So is that how This Is Us ended? There was a crockpot fire that killed the whole family?
No, there was no crockpot that killed the whole family, but there was a fire that did change the family forever.
Oh, no spoilers.
You never watched it? Yeah, I never. Yeah.
I watched a couple episodes because my mom, shout out to Nana, she got really into This Is Us and would enjoy, trying to cry to it, even though she's not a crier, but she would be like, this is like kind of sad.
It's really sad.
And so I watched a couple episodes, but I was like, no. I'm sorry, Mandy Moore. I can't do it.
Really? I think the only injustice... I think I have an ant problem in this room, and I'm going to get... Ben, can I have an ant trap? I think the only injustice that This Is Us did to me was that they made the black guy like 50 Shades in every... Because, they go through every part of their life. And he was like this really light-skinned little boy. But he also was like the darkest man ever when he was older. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. You're probably, if you're going to be a dark-skinned person, you're probably only light-skinned maybe for your first month, maybe, because you just got out of the womb. There's nothing that's coming. You're just like this little white alien. But once...
like me right now.
Yeah, similar
The
to
white
you. It
alien.
kind of
Mhm.
looks just like you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll never grow up to be a black man, you know? So
Nope.
it was just very weird. And then in his teenage years, he was dark skinned. It was just like, who casted him? I mean, the young him was like really cute and adorable. So like I loved him. But then also I was thinking, that's not who you grow up to be.
Isn't it that really hot actor that plays him though? What's his name again?
Sterling something?
Yeah.
That what's the guy's name
Sterling.
who
Hi, Taylor
plays
Bay.
him? This is us. Oh, see, he's not
Sterling
watching.
Brown.
Sorry.
Sterling.
Brown.
Sterling
Brown. Sterling.
Is it Sterling Brown? I actually got it. Oh my god. All I know is I just remember when people are attractive. If you're ugly, I don't remember. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't remember me. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Tori has disco ball Christmas ornaments. Oh my gosh, a Care Bear as a gift. I have not received a Care Bear as a gift, thankfully. I'm not that.
I slap this. Oh, it's not 10 minutes yet. I slap you. Just like Cameron said he'll do on oh no, he said don't make me hit you.
God, the Big Brother has started. This is crazy.
So do you want to give the disclaimer? This is Sip and Key. Go.
Yes. Well, this is Sip and Key, and I don't have the disclaimer in front of me, but this is a very informative show that everybody loves. I haven't heard one person say a negative thing about our show ever.
Never.
Which is amazing. And we've been around forever. We're older than your mom, but younger than your dad. And we let me see if I can find it here. We're okay. No, so far I really haven't been killing it with the so not that one either. Sometimes we have messy memberships. You guys can sign up for that. Shout out to our messy members. You guys have lots of fun lives.
Shout out to the messy
to
members
look
that
at.
really have been holding us down.
For real.
Sending the tea, giving us what we need. So thank you so much. Are we doing a messy members live tonight? I don't think we have.
I mean, I feel like they deserve one. People deserve one. But I did find our little description. Welcome to the weird and wonderful world of some of the most notorious content creators. This is a Sip and Key original parody comedy commentary series featuring some of the craziest internet controversies, pop culture stories, television shows, and infamous internet stars, quote unquote. Busy and Joleen candidly discuss and hilariously parody, roast, recap all the madness they like to watch. So sit back, sip a bubbly, and enjoy, Blowjos.
Yeah. Do you know how much mail we've been getting since we have become a official company?
Oh my gosh. Well, we've been a company for so long, but yeah.
Yeah, but we had to redo, and it's just been so much mail.
Because everyone's gonna sue us, and no, I feel refreshed in that I don't really know what's happening with some things. I think I'm weeks behind on stuff, whether it be like messy YouTube drama. I think I have like the gist of some of that. But with Big Brother and that, it's just so
Wouldn't
much
it be
more
cool if we can
fascinating.
get like some of the blowjos? I mean, because it's members only, so it's people who are invested in it to like. I know it's gonna be crazy to hear me say this. But to come on and talk to us about what's happening, like give us the tea.
I feel like we should, in Messy Members, drop the link.
I think
for people to come in and give us the tea and how they feel about whatever's going on with whatever stuff they watch or follow.
Yeah, like give everybody 2 minutes, 3 minutes. How much?
4 minutes. It depends. Well, it depends on your pauses. Maybe you stutter. I used to stutter really bad. Just like,
if you're stuttering, get off of here immediately. What in the Joe Byron is this? But I think like 3 minutes, maybe max, and then have them log on, tell us what's going on. We can react to it, and then go to the next member.
Like blind reactions, like in The Voice. Like I feel like people should tell us things like in the chat. Like we could do a little, like not dropping the link on this open live, but maybe give us a little taste of what's going on. just in the chat, and then Busy and I can react to it. So like
I'm
if you
here
want to
for it.
type out something that's happened, since we're, we will give you those like fresh blind reactions. Also shout out to Down the Rabbit Hole. You've been a member for 2 months, watching from the bushes. We do
Yay.
love ourselves rabbits. So put your baby bunnies in the chat, because she's got her own little baby bunny.
What are baby
And
bunnies called?
bunnies.
They're
I
just called bunnies?
I think
How do some babies have names and then some of them don't?
I don't know. Marketing, whoever has a better marketing team, whoever,
Like birds, don't they have like chicks?
Chicks, yep. Birdie, ducks or ducklings?
Little ducklings.
Duckling. I mean, they have a good PR, but then, I mean, bears are cubs.
See?
That's cute. But then, like, what's a baby snake? Not good marketing. Not good PR.
Good marketing.
What's a baby scorpion?
I have no idea.
Because you're like, I don't care.
Yeah, they're not
I just
marketing.
want them all dead. Scorpions carry their babies on their back.
You're a liar.
So if you step on them, this is what I heard when I lived in Arizona.
Okay.
You have to be careful, because then you can get stung by all their babies. And I could have just made that up, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm 60% sure.
That scorpions carry the babies in their back. So if you step on a scorpion, you can possibly
be careful. Yeah,
sting the babies.
You can become a vampire and they can suck your blood.
Oh, and what's a baby vampire? A human.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, down the rabbit, exactly. A human. Down the rabbit hole says, if Kylie doesn't have to name her child for like 3 months, what do we call that? Rich privilege? I don't know. Like, what is Kylie's baby's name?
She named her
Wolfie?
child. I don't know.
I thought she was going to name her kid Wolf. Wolf Blitzer Jenner.
I thought that I did hear that was the name.
Yeah, I'm going to name, if I ever adopt a baby, I'm going to name it Wolf Blitzer. Wolf Blitzer Hernandez.
I don't like that name.
I don't know. I feel like, it opens the door later in life for jobs, maybe, depending on your political affiliation.
As a stripper.
Or CNN News. Wolf Blitzer.
Yeah, we're done with him.
Is he still around? Is he alive? Did he die?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, R.I.P. No, he didn't.
No, I think he's still alive.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't think Wolf died.
Oh, some spiders do. So maybe I'm thinking of spiders. Thank you, Mrs. J. Also,
some spiders do us. Carry them on their back.
Bikini pics. Cute. Jamie B says they glow under UV light. Yeah. Oh, Wolf Van Halen already won. Oh, Valerie B and Eddie Van Halen's kid's name is Wolf. Oh.
See, so actually what you're not doing is anything that's innovative or new. How does it make you feel? And you're going to burn down your house with that lava lamp?
Wolf
it's not going well.
Vampire Hernandez. Lenzer Hernandez will be the baby's name.
Let's do an attendance call so I can start drinking and we can start getting into the mess.
Yes, please.
Yo, so tell us, what are you sipping on? Where are you sipping on it from? And what is your favorite baby name?
A tennis call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? A tennis call. Let me know what kind of meat you're chewing on. Is it rare? Is it medium rare? Or is it well done just like my tea? Just kidding, it's stale and only I get paid.
Yeah, also tennis call.
Hit that
All
like.
right, everyone.
Like
hit that like and put your blowjobs in the chat. I used to like the name Audrey, and then my one of my closest friends named her baby Audrey, and Audrey just does not like me. So over the name.
That's like the whole Cash, Kim Zolciak, and Candy.
That was crazy.
Kim stole Candy's baby, like the name Candy wanted for her baby. Yeah. And Kim was like, I've always wanted cash money millionaire.
I have the LLC. It's like, girl, grow up.
Did you watch Nene 2-part? Carlos King?
Let's discuss it. So I'm drinking a Soleil. This is what Joleen said it was called. It was called a Soleil. It's a
and I'm very cultured. So I know.
Very cultured. This is called a Unidos water. So let's get into
Not
this.
Unidos.
I haven't done it in so long. I didn't even turn my mic up.
I was like, it was a low crispy. It was
I
like
did not
crisp
even turn
without
my
the
mic
P.
up.
It
Yeah, I
needed
didn't
more
turn my
P.
mic up. Yeah.
But that's okay. We forgive you, Busy, because you're
Thank you.
attractive. Only because you're attractive. If you were ugly, I would blame you
Pretty
horribly.
privileged. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
pretty privilege. Pretty privilege. Amy says, Dallas, sipping on water. Jamie, you already know. Jamie's got 5 on it. Ice cold popping blunts. I was gonna say sativa, but what is that? Sativa. Yeah, sativa tea. What is sativa tea, Tori? That sounds fun. For both. Oh. Sylvia. Ooh, that's a pretty name.
I
Sipping
like
on
Sylvia.
coffee. Nashville water. Tristan. Tristan Thompson.
Ooh, yeah.
Max.
What you name your son Tristan now?
Well, oh my god. Do you even watch the Kardashians? I've been
Who's
trying
that?
to get into watching the Hulu. Have you seen? Also, I have so many questions.
I heard that it's like a watered down version of like what it used to be.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of like it, but I don't have the best taste. But what is going on with Kanye West's wife? Why is that lady in a constant unitard with her areolas out and her butthole showing? And who cut her G.I. Jane hair? And why does she not have support for her tots? Like, why can she not? Those ladies are just popping
Doesn't
out.
Kanye like dress them?
Yes, and no shoes. How is she
so
getting
it's
into
Kanye's
convenience
fault.
stores? Yes.
No socks, nothing. I don't think she has to go in.
I don't know, but then she's with all these guys. I'm just like, what is going on, Kanye? I just,
Put this in trap.
I don't know. I'm worried about her, and I don't know her name. And they're not really husband and wife legally. People are saying, well, that's every time I
What
see
are they?
posts. I don't know. I guess Kanye, maybe he just like he has that school that serves sushi and teaches them about college dropout. They have to study all his albums.
I thought he stopped serving just sushi.
Life of Pablo. I don't know, but maybe just like that, he created his own wedding church.
Not a wedding.
So I'm not sure.
I'm trying to find
What's
the best
going
place
on?
for this ant trap. And the thing is,
Izzy, this is a problem. The ants are getting you like you're in the Big Brother house.
Yeah, and I don't know. It's like a couple of them in here, and I don't know why they're in here. And the thing is, we just had exterminators come. Well, not exterminators, but our pest control come.
Mhm.
And they were doing outside and they were going to do inside. And I was like, yeah. But then I didn't know how long we would have to lock up our pets because, when they spray all those chemicals and stuff inside the house, you have to lock your pets up for a while so that they don't get on it or breathe it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how long and we were working. And Tata Bay was getting upset because they were texting him. But then I was like, no, say yeah, say no, say yeah. But how long are they going to be locked up? And then he was getting irritated with me. So then we just had them just do outside. And now look, I wish they would have done inside because I'm like,
oh no,
today I saw like 3 ants. Yeah.
You're like America from Big Brother. She had ants in her cup that she was drinking. And I don't remember who told her, if it was Kirsten or something. Like, you had ants. She's like, what? I've been drinking ants. And she's like, well, it's like protein, I guess. It's fine. I mean, it's not going to hurt you.
Ew.
But that in LA though, when I was in West Hollywood, my apartment there too, every summer it was like little ant. I'm like, where are these ants coming from? It just is like a normal thing in that area. And I mean, ants are ants, but I would Windex them things. I'd just be like walking around spraying them with any kind of cleaner I had just to get rid of them.
Not Windexing. That seems like animal abuse.
Oh
Well,
my
insect
gosh, right?
abuse.
Only 48 likes. Hit the like. Okay, we have our first person in the comment wanting us to comment on something they've been watching.
Oh wait, this happens in the messy member. So,
but I said we could practice a couple for a blind reaction.
Okay.
This one won't be blind though, because I actually saw this because I watched it on. Well, I did go back and see it happen, not live, and then Cooch played it, I think. And then BB, I know you guys talked about BB. We got to talk about the Nene leaks. We have to talk about the Alabama brawl. We have so much to talk about. Okay, so okay, let's start just because this one. Okay, so Rainbow 910. What up, biggest fan? I just joined. Can we talk about Long Island Girl getting chunged by JoJo Siwa? Okay, so tell us about it. Here's what I saw. Okay. This one I had to like check out because I think I saw it on Reddit or something. They were like, oh my God, Brooklyn girl got chewed out by Angela from 90 Day Fiance on the Care Bears channel. And I was like, what?
Wait a second. She was there?
So, okay. Over
Money
the
is
weekend.
tight.
Oh, you know how your friends from Big Brother did the lip sync competition
Yes.
in New York?
Yes.
Okay. And they won. I think Big Brother won because Chada was dancing. The little guy from BB, what's his name? The little guy from BB21.
Oh, the one I don't like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that the little like Italian guy.
I cannot remember his name because I don't like him.
A Polly Pocket. I know he's Trey annoying, but good dancer. Chada, good dancer. And then the other
just
chick
with her for her graduation.
I know, busy. You called me and
no, you called because you were feeling so sick.
No, I text you and then you called me.
Oh, that's true.
Because you told me what happened to Rachel Swindler's face. And I said, send me a picture. I don't know what happened to Rachel Swindler's face.
Oh my God. The thing is, and I'm not going to apologize for this, and I'm going to let you get right back to your story, but there's in my soul of soul, I have the best tea, and I can't tell you.
And I know the tea.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Why do you think you know it?
Well, I know it because you and Jess called me and told me the tea. And then Azza showed up.
No.
I have multiple tea on Big Brother.
This is like the best tea. And I want so badly. So as soon as I came home, I told Tay to beta tea. And I was like, I want to call Joleen so bad.
Is it regarding broad people?
Yes.
Who might be involved? Like this way?
Yes.
We'll talk offline, but I know because I don't know if you remember if you and Jess were having some cockies or something, but Jess was giving me all the tea and I'm like, don't worry, I won't say nothing.
I gave her my phone and I walked away because me and Danielle, we were going to Dominique, we went to the bar.
I can't believe Dominique from BB19 was there, like a legend.
First of all, I love her so much. It was like we became like best friends.
I love just seeing and hearing from Azza. Azza's just the best. She's just such a good soul. She's just
very, very happy. I love
everyone
her.
else. You can tell there's some people that are they're believing their own hype. Azza's freaking pure. Like she just is confident. She's kind. She's got everything going for her. She really does. She has amazing. It all. And because some people like Azza will be like, oh hi Joleen, da da da, And I'm like, and she don't got to. She don't have to. She doesn't have to.
She's awesome.
So, I think Derek X is going to be the 18th house guest because Claire called the Suri thing, and Derek and her were supposedly in Boston recently, but I don't know. I think it could be Derek X. Who knows? I mean, this season of Big Brother, it opened up the scramble first, but we'll get back to that. Regarding this, so Angela from Big Brother, right, did that same event that all of our Big Brother friends did. I'm just going to say our because I talked to some of them too, and you guys do tell me the secrets. I just can't be like flying out to DC on, like busy calls. You want to go to Oz's party? Yes, I do, but I can't just like get on a plane.
They expect you to do that. Like they expect it. Once you're friends with them, they're like, hey, just let you know we're all gonna be in New York City on the 3rd next month. Like, so
and they all go.
They do, but it's the thing is, if you could just get there, you'll be fine. Like that's how much of a family they are. Like I always buy my own hotel and something, and Tiffany's like, how dare you? Like, why? How dare you not stay in my hotel with me? Like, just tell me next time, and I'll make sure that there's a car to pick you up, and you'll come to me. So you just come to Jolie. I'm telling you, just show up, and no one's gonna be like, "Who's this white lady?"
When it was in LA, true. Like even Sarah was like, "You're not going." I'm like, "I'm not going." I just didn't feel. I gotta get more social. I do.
I'm gonna pull you out. Oh, what? Now you can.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that too. Okay, so we have so much to talk about, you guys. Okay, so they're at this, it was like a charity event with reality TV people, and they're doing a lip sync battle. And Angela from 90 Day Fiance, Angela, who's hey Johnny, I love you, Johnny. I'm Angela, the one who like still smokes and just real trash, you know,
Right.
just a trash human. Just, I
That was not the
mean,
best part, but yeah.
she allegedly, I think she assaults her. I don't know why I don't watch that show no more because it's garbage, but I think she assaults her Michael or whoever she's allegedly with. Anyways, we know her. She's trashy. She's trashy. She got, you know, you can get all the new titties you want, but if you're just like a mean, trashy person, you're always going to be a mean, trashy person, you know?
Right.
No offense, all offense, but you trashy girl. You trashy. So she is at this event, and all of a sudden, videos start coming out of her assaulting her friend. She gets in a fight with her friend. I don't know who the friend was. It's like a hair person or something. Forgive me if I'm getting some of the details wrong, because really, who cares? You know, she's gonna find someone to assault either way. So she's like, I'm Angela, you know, I don't care if my doctor says I can't smoke. I got liposuction. I take care of these kids. And you're just like, oh my God, why do we keep putting people like this on TV? But okay. And so she gets in a fight, and it's this big thing, and she is just acting. This woman is like 70 years old. Like, she's grandma. No, seriously, she's 86. She is part of the greatest generation, and that's no shade, but she's like, there's a point in your life where you're too old to be fighting your friends in public.
Are you being ageist?
I'm being ageist, okay? So she gets in this fight, and she's like going at her friend, and I feel bad for her friend. First of all, I don't understand why her friend would be her friend, but, you know, we all got to chase a little bit of whatever we think is maybe a little clout or something, you know?
Right.
And so but she performed with it, just got done performing. She tried to do Tina Turner.
Big Aunt?
Big Ange. Not Big Ange, rest in peace, Big Ange.
Yeah,
like
yes.
you know, the friggin' dollar store Big Ange. Yeah, and she was like, big wheel, keep on turning. And she's like, I should have won, but people bring their people. I'm like, girl, no one thinks no. And Chris Kirkpatrick was a judge. It was
sad.
So she gets in this fight, and then she's like shoeless, I think, and just a mess in a dress, you know. And so all the, you know, TMZs, or I don't even think it was TMZ level, picked up on it. So then she makes an appearance on the Care Bear Goes Live. He was in hiding. He's back. He's always going to come back. You guys don't understand. This is just, it's a cycle. You guys do understand. What am I saying?
They get it.
It's a cycle. It's like, my life is the hardest life in the world. No one's had a life as hard as me. And then people in the chat is like, actually, I've had cancer twice. I've lost my spouse and a child. No, it's me. You know, and for some reason, these women sit there and feel bad for him and keep giving him money, and God bless, waste your whole retirement. Go ahead. So he came back. And that Brooklyn lady, I think she took him out to eat or something. I think they had a little get together. And let me tell you, this lady is like, are we on? Are we live? Are we on the camera? Hi. How many people are watching us? Look, John, we have almost, you know, how does she talk again? It's like, can you do that kind of Brooklyn accent? It's like,
no.
Like, oh my God, John, we have like a bunch of people watching. I like work 2 jobs. I work so hard. I don't know, it's horrible accent, but hers is too. So whatever. So God bless. I hope you're well.
Shout out to everybody in Brooklyn.
So she's like, oh my God, we just ate at this restaurant. We just had a cigarette. I'm sitting in the car. And then like Chody has to walk around the back because it's a 2-seater. Because they're in the Stang.
Okay.
You know? And they're doing a little interview, and he's like, I don't know if I'm back to YouTube yet. I'm still processing. It's just so hard for me. You guys don't know. And she's like, oh my God, hi guys. Oh, hi, Velvet Dixie, Velvet Dix. Oh, hi. Yeah, we had the best meal. Oh my God, he barely ate anything. He didn't even eat. Nothing. Me and Chody ate it all. And Chody's just pacing around the back like, oh, we only go to 2-seater. But then they went live to talk about 90 Day or something. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, and all of a sudden Angela pops up.
Okay.
You know, she's best friends. Welcome, Rainbow. She's best friends with the Care Bear, you know.
Right.
And she's like, she pops up and she's like, just so you know, Brooklyn girl, okay, I wasn't drunk. You don't know me like that.
Oh my God, wait, what? Where did this come from?
Move back. You don't know me like that. She's like, I'm taking my kids to Barbie, but I'm in a different car than them because I can't fit them in my car. So I'm going to Barbie. You don't know the whole story, Brooklyn girl. So don't you be judging me. Tell me, I never hung out with you. And Brooklyn girl is like, I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about my salad dressing and other stuff. I wasn't talking about her. And she's like,
Where
I
did
just
she?
want you to
Why
know,
did she think
bitch.
that she was talking about her?
I don't know, because I didn't watch the whole video because it was like, I mean, you have that other lady there that like pays to be on camera with them. And she's like, did you get my super chat? I'm so lonely. And you're like, lady, you could have like you could be in so many fun meetup, if that's still a thing, meetup.com. Like, you're better than that, lady. But that wicked lady, she was just like sitting there, and then she's like, that wicked lady's like, I am starstruck. Oh my god. And then Angela's like, you can get it too, bitch. You just shut up. Because then the wicked lady says, she goes, well, we know, Angela, you're compassionate. You used to be a hospice. Don't you work as a in hospice? And Angela's like, what the fuck does that got to do? Or I'm trying to get my southern accent. Like, hey, gotta get southern. She's like, what's that got to do with anything? What you talking about? Trump 2024. What you talking about? What does the hospice have to do? And what this wicked was trying to make a point, be like, you're compassionate. Most, she's trying to kiss her ass. She's like, no, I know. She's like, and what does that? Everyone want to be in my business because I'm Angela. You know, I got to find out who my friend, who crowd chasing me, right, Johnny? Right, Johnny? You don't even know me like that. Like, slow down. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that.
Oh my god.
And she's like, you know, keeping her teeth in, like, you don't know me like that. I'm taking kids to Parody, okay? You don't even know the whole story. I can't even talk, Johnny. I can't even do nothing, Johnny. Oh my god. And then, you know, Care Bear's like, I'm not gonna stick up for you bitches, but one worried like Angela don't pay me dollar bills, but these other two do. So I'm sure he's just like, he went off camera a couple times, and that wicked lady's like, no, I'm saying because most people I know who do hospice are so compassionate. Can I give you super chat and you'll forgive me? And Aaron was like, I'm just saying, man, you don't know me like that. You better slow down. You don't
slow it down.
And then Brooklyn Girl's got the camera off because she tried to push back on Angela. Like, I think you misinterpreted what I said. I wasn't saying that. I was saying, I think she said something about good thing Care Bear wasn't there because he was supposed to be there with her because originally, according to him and Chody were going to be her backup dancers. And then she replaced them with the friend she tried to beat up and another lady from 90 Day.
It sounds so chaotic.
I mean, it's so crazy, you know? And so she's just like, no, that's not what I said. I was just saying, Johnny, I'm glad he wasn't there because, you know, it's just like, I've done things when I was, intoxicated. And I think Angela she was just like, you know, because that's how she is. She's reactive. She doesn't think. She's just like a bear. She's like a beast of a woman.
Come on, bear. You better hope she's not watching this.
Oh, good. I mean, good luck, girl. I'm God bless. But so then Brooklyn Girl's like, and she was just quiet. Like she got put in her place. And then that Wicked's just like,
she thought the hospice thing was gonna work, then she ran out of ideas.
Oh, he was like, okay, I'll get on her good side. Aren't you a hospice? Bitch, what you talking about hospice? You gotta know about hospice. What's that got to do with anything? You don't know me. You don't know me. You don't love me. You just love my doggy style. Bitch, you better shut up. And she's like,
oh my god.
And then Brooklyn Girl's like, I'm not talking no more, and I'm not gonna cover the new show, John. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna, take this. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna take this kind of disrespect. That's not even what I meant.
She's in the drive-thru the whole time doing this.
And then JY's just like, and he's going off camera, and
Gina Marie said she's in the drive-thru the whole time. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah, she is. And she's like, thanks, baby girl. You tell your mama I said hi. Bitch, I'll kick your ass. You want to talk about me? Tell your mama I said hi. I'll tell you, you got the little kids with you. You brought your kids to work, bring the kid to work. Say, hey, little kid, fuck you, bitch. What are you saying? You don't know me. No one knows if I was drunk. See, you don't know if I was drunk. Y'all want to talk? You want to talk? I never hung out with you, Johnny. I don't even know where you come up with these people, but you really talking shit because everyone got to talk shit about me. Hey, girl. Oh my God. Yeah. Love you. I'll see you at church on Sunday. Eat a dick, bitch. Eat a dick.
Oh.
You don't know me. I will, and I'm just like, oh, it was so freaking hilarious. And Wicked Wisdom again. And John's like, and he looks back, for Chody, like, and Chody's like, hey girl, hard hands, like, Oh my God, busy. It was so
It
hilarious. If you
sounds
haven't seen it,
epic.
you could watch it on Cooch's channel, so you don't got to give the Care Bear review.
Oh my
But
God. I feel like I need to see it on Sip and Key.
I mean, you can give him a view. The sad thing is, basically, I was thinking, oh, this could be some tea, you
Mhm.
know? But the problem is, this guy has canceled himself already, and
Yeah.
he's so bad at marketing, and he's lazy, and he doesn't do work. But he's got tea. He's got Angela, who just got in a fight, getting in another fight because she's an irrational beast.
Yeah.
And then she's also talking about the incident a little bit, and she's not supposed to be talking about it. So he could, you know, have this video kind of possibly go viral. I mean, I don't know how
Go viral,
viral Angela is anymore, but it was sitting at like 2.5K views. I'm like, bro, you dead in the water. Like, give it up. Give it up.
Yikes.
Give it up. Go do
I'm gonna watch
karaoke or
it.
something.
I'm
But
gonna
it's
watch it.
like, busy. You will laugh because she came out. She's like, hey, y'all, I'm just taking the kids to Barbie. They're not in my car. They're in the other car because I can't fit them in my car. You know, and the kids are probably in the back, and she's swearing. And she's like, I just want to say one thing, bitch, Brooklyn girl, you don't know me. You do not know me. Okay,
And
so
this
you
is
talking
all
about
of this
shit I
is off of
wasn't.
a misunderstanding.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
imagine?
No.
She made a fool of herself on television. I don't think she cares about doing it on YouTube.
I mean, and then the fact that these women sit up there and let themselves get talked to by the trash bag like this, and then, you know, it's like the Care Bear. Angela ain't putting these dollar bills in your pocket. Okay, she gave you a free hotel room once upon a time, but you should be sticking up for your friends, because
Amen.
the one that's like this,
She paying.
she's paying as she's up there. And the Brooklyn lady just took you to a dinner you didn't even eat, she said.
Her husband ate. I mean, his husband ate.
It was so funny. It was busy. I
have
wish
to
I could
see
have
it.
been
I have to
watching
see
it
it.
with you. I didn't want to watch it because I'm like, I don't give a frick when this guy, he's always trying, I'm trying to come back again. It's like, bro, every time it gets worse and worse and worse and worse.
Come on, worsers.
So, but yeah, that's what I know. It was so hilarious, you guys, if you haven't
That's that
seen it.
blind reaction. So let's talk about one. Tory Lanez has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot.
10 years? Good.
Yay! And deportation comes after that. Take your ass back to Canada. We don't need you.
Canadian? What in the Drake?
Yeah.
Take Drake with you. Take Drake with you.
Drake is here and there and everywhere. Drake's a good guy. I'll sleep with him. And then I'll tell you how it is.
Can we like have him not text message famous teenagers? Could that be like a thing?
Yeah, that was weird.
It's still weird.
That was a little off color. I think he's learned from his ways. I don't think that that's like a normal thing that he does. But Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion and then taunting her and then going around befriending everybody that's around her, doing stuff with that baby, going to surprise concerts while she's just getting off of the stage,
creepy,
making sure that her best friend, he was trying to manipulate the jury into thinking that her best friend was the one who shot her or could possibly be the one who shot her, because all you need is plausible deniability, and that's really what can get you off. Without a shadow of a doubt, you have to prove it. And maybe there's a shadow that Kelsey was the one who shot her, and they had tried to put it on her, and then he tried to get a new defense, but then they had to put out all of the legal proceedings and information if he switched attorneys and he knew about the attorney-client privilege, and he still was like, okay, let's just push this information out. And the judge was like, stupid. Do you know that if you change lawyers, we get to put out all of the information that you and your old attorney had communication between each other? And he was like, yeah. Then it showcased that they were trying to trick and lie on Kelsey. And it was just like, this man is so dumb. And finally, he got 10 years in prison today. I hope wherever Megan Thee Stallion is today, she's having a free cocktail.
Yes.
Something, preferably something tequila based, and a mani-pedi.
And she's with her Megan Thee Stallion knees.
And twerking with the Megan Thee Stallion knees. How long can I do it? We're doing it.
I've been told on the internet I got Megan Thee Stallion knees.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Oh no, because I still
No.
got mine. Okay,
Lots of
I'm done.
people. When I posted my drop-in videos with my
Oh,
parents, they're like,
you're still down there.
Jolene got Megan Thee Stallion knees. I'm like, yep, I do. I might not have much, but I have
Just a
ow,
yoga
I have
ball down
that.
there. It did hurt. It did hurt getting up.
Oh my god, I can barely get up. Oh my goodness.
It hurt getting up. So I wanted to make sure that we quickly covered that. That wasn't something that we said we were going to talk about, but I got so excited that it happened.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk Nene Leakes interview. Two-parter.
Yes. How did you feel about it?
Loved it. I agree with her with Carlos King. I think he should do in-person interviews. It hit different.
I mean, but we're getting out of a panorama.
For sure. But we're out enough. And like she said, he got enough money. And he can fly him out coach and then they can upgrade. I love their dynamic. I didn't know they were as close as they were. I've always thought Carlos's favorite was like Kenya, just like she said. And
it is.
Yeah, because like Kenya is like Carlos kind of created that reality character for her, right?
Mm-hmm.
He even said like he was giving her stuff to say. I was like, oh shit, like that.
He was like, that's been your favorite. She's always been your favorite.
But I also found it interesting. Okay, so I haven't had enough time yet to look too much into this Bravo NBC Universal lawsuit.
Okay.
That Bethany Frankel has started, and I think Nene is behind it. We know Nene sued Bravo a while back.
You think she started this?
Well, Nene is on it, I believe, with Bethany now.
Is
there's quite a few reality stars that's. I mean, if you think about it, you know, the first influx of reality TV and it getting more popular was during the last writer's strike.
Yes.
You know, and so there's going to come a point where I do think these reality stars do need to unionize, because their image is used for the rest of their lives and they're not making anything off of it. And it's not like reality TV 10 years ago, people are like, poo, it'll ruin your career. Now you can just be a reality TV star and make more than a damn movie star.
True. And I thought about it when Bethany was talking about it. Do you know how many times I've gone back and just watched the entire season of Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Real Housewives of Potomac? Like regularly, I go back, I pick a season and I watch it, and I just watch the whole thing through. That's why I know every quote, everything someone is saying. I'm just like, I've been that invested, and they don't make a penny off of that.
Nothing. Just look how, and you know, as much as people want to talk about Nene, did she get in her own way along her journey? For sure. But Nene is that girl. She is that reality star that created memes that are still used, sayings that are still used. And like they were saying, you know, you forget that she did open the door for a lot of people, and as messy as she could be, she did advocate for a lot of the women on her show. And even if she didn't like them, I mean, learning about the Claudia Jordan thing, that she was like, that was the toughest.
That was amazing. The fact that she gave props where props is due, because Nene was a tough cookie and she's argued with the best of them. She's gone down with Phaedra, Candy. Candy's not really a reader. Phaedra.
Candy's a screamer, like she said. She is. Candy will get to be like, ah!
Well,
like, like I love
really
Candy.
All she does.
But when she's
argued
like,
with a lot of them.
Claudia pushed her so far that she's like, I was pulling it out of my wig. And that's where it came from. Your clit has left your body, because that's like when you're losing, you're like, I
gotta have nothing else.
Whatever. Your clit has left your body, you know. So that was amazing. But the Bethany thing is interesting. Bethany might not, I mean, she might be the right person to deliver the message, but she's kind of the wrong in a way too, because she has a past allegedly of not possibly compensating, you know, projects she's worked on people appropriately. But you know,
but isn't this lawsuit that they filed more so against SA? And you know, the first person I thought of when I looked at I read an article about it. The first person I thought about was Michael Darby, So basically, what the lawsuit is claiming is that there have been some essay on the sets and with behind the scenes, and how the production, I mean, not production company, but how Bravo has attempted to cover it up. I guess people have been sharing nudes with each other and sharing other
Oh.
people's nudes, putting them under really high risk and restraints, and in conflicting situations, like pregnant women having to go to work, but sometimes they'll be at a strip club or at a bar they still have to go and have these meetings at, or will have to tape at. They would get them regularly drunk and overly intoxicated in order to film these scenes. So basically they're calling it a really bad work environment. I don't think the reality show union thing has started yet, but this lawsuit is more so around the working conditions and how there's been a lot of SA and a lot of touchy grabby feelies, and Bravo's covering it up or isn't doing anything about it, which is why I always thought it was so weird that Ashley and Michael Darby still had jobs after several seasons of touching and grabbing and doing inappropriate stuff, yet they're still working here. This is inappropriate. He's touching people on the cast and crew and saying that he will love to suck someone's D, and then they're there the next season. I don't know where your clip is, but they're there the next season and nobody's doing anything about that.
Yeah, there's no protection for them right now. There's no type of residual royalty, I don't think, thing. You can have, you showcase your life, and you're getting paid well in the moment, but you have to think how many times this shit is getting replayed, and this is your life, and this is what you're putting out there, and you deserve to be compensated because people are making money off that, and it should be the talent, for lack of a better term, as well, and I think that it's a genre. Reality TV has been something that's been taken advantage of, definitely because it was like, oh, trashy reality TV. It's like, but it's very popular, and it's got a little bit more, actually a lot more respect through the years, and the production value has increased. And so obviously I think that, they need to be protected as actors, writers, directors are. So there's a lot. And when Nene was talking about just she had so many points that I was like, oh yeah, because, everyone, I think when she first was suing Bravo, people were like, she's mad. She's mad because she didn't get the deal she wanted.
But she always fought for others. Sorry, go ahead.
But I think that they can obviously be part of that. But I also think there comes a point, sometimes that shit has to wake you up. Be like, oh shit, you're giving me 6 episodes? Okay. And then you start looking around, you're like, and when she makes the point about Kim not having to go on trips, and I've always made the point that Kim Zolciak did not deserve her own show. Nene above everyone. So many other women in that cast could have carried their own show, and they gave Tardy for the Party for how many seasons? And that shit got tired so fast, and there would be no Kim popularity at the time. I mean, I don't know where she's at now with popularity without Nene. And so I always thought there's like a racial element to that the only white woman on a cast of Black women in Atlanta is the one who gets all the good, like, spin-off deals and gets the best deals and doesn't have to do the same travel as these Black women. So whether it's like conscious or subconsciously, they're treating them differently. They are treating them differently. And when she brings up, like, I've never been violent, Teresa Giudice, another white woman on the Real Housewives of New Jersey, threw Andy Cohen across the room, basically, at a reunion. And they've been very violent and never lost, a show, didn't lose episodes, went to jail. So I think she did have a point, and it is interesting to see now with Bethany getting behind it. I feel like it's getting more legitimacy, and I don't know if that's because she pulled more people into it, or if it's just because more people are listening to this rich white woman. What do you think, Busy? And what do you think in the chat?
I definitely agree. So here's a caveat. Here's a caveat, though. I feel like there's one thing that I know. Sorry, I had to yell at Taylor, babe. And he gave me a lot of thank you. Oh, Tay. You're the best. I feel like the caveat is this. There was one thing because Nene brings up great points, and this is why I love everything she said, and I want to be on her side. But then also there are ways around. Okay, I see why you didn't get a show, because I do agree that Nene should have received the show way faster than Kim should have received the show, and I think this is wrong. And there's some subtle racism there that Kim did not go on any cast trip, like one of them. And
I could swear she was at the one that was at her friend's house.
She was on tour.
Oh, that was the tour. She never went to Africa. Was she on the season that went to Africa?
No, she never went to Africa, and she never went to Europe. She never went anywhere.
How did she get away with that? Exactly.
That's that. Because remember, even on that same season, that's when all of the girls banded together. Her last season, they all banded together and tried to talk to her at the restaurant. Was like, hey, we built these dates around you. And
yes, when she was preggers.
Yeah, and it was like, well, I'm about to go on a trip anyway. She was like, okay, but they said, well, where are you going? We'll just go on a trip with you, because she was like, I can't travel, I can't go anywhere. I'm so sorry. And it was like, okay, well, where are you going? We'll just go on the trip with you. She's like, well, I guess you guys can. I was like, it's happening next week. What? That's when our trip is happening. That you said you can't go. Well, it's not making sense. You sick, Croy sick, everybody sick. You can't go nowhere. It's just ridiculous. So there definitely is some subtle racism going on there. But then also the thing about Nene is that, and Candy said this today in her response to Nene.
Oh, I gotta watch that.
Yeah, Candy said that, I am nobody can do a show by themselves. You need an ensemble cast. It just so happens that my family, I am a walking ensemble cast. My mom is entertainment, my husband's entertainment, my children, my aunts. I have TV, I have
my business.
Yeah, and everybody wants to jump in and be a part of it. And I have no problem with everybody on my team, everybody in my family making money, eating, and being a part of this thing. Nene has been very adamant. I want to be on the TV show. Why do I have to put my family on the show too? Well, girl, if you want a TV show and it's only going to be about you, it's not going to work.
I wonder if that had a lot to do with the fact that she knew long ago that her son had been struggling with this drug addiction, and maybe she didn't want that out on Front Street. I don't know. I'm
Could
speculating
because we don't want to watch her by herself. Nene is better in conflict.
Yes, for sure. And if there could have been something around her store, something around the new, I think it was too late by the time she opened up Lenithia Lounge, which I think now is closed, right?
No, it's still open.
Oh, it's still open? Okay. We got to go there. We got to do a trip to Atlanta together. We'd have so much fun.
We should. I'm going there next month for Sodeb's birthday.
Why wasn't I invited?
Sodeb should have invited you.
Well, it just so happened my calendar has freed up. So crazy.
You should come. I talked to I talked to the Gabor and Mims, so they're coming.
Gabor and Mims? I just talked to Mims today.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Why? Oh my god, it started playing Crazy by Gnarls
Barkley. When I lost my mind.
So everyone knows about this. Mims is going, and I'm going. When is it?
The 16th.
Get of October or September?
September.
Whoa, shoot, I got a show that weekend in Phoenix, the 15th and 16th, I think.
No.
Let me double check. Oh no. Come to Phoenix for Crazy Comedy Club. Well, I got to be booked and busy now because a girl got some news today.
She did some awful news. Awful news.
Let me see. Is it, are you for that weekend in September? Well, what weekend is it? Well, I'll have to look. I'll look at it later. Yeah.
It's the day of the party is the 16th.
Well, when the frick are my shows? I got to look. Let me look.
I think it's like a Saturday.
Well, it's a weekend of shows I have to do. Stir Crazy Comedy. If you guys are in Phoenix, come out to Stir Crazy Comedy Club. I'll tell you when.
There are cheaper flights to Atlanta. Come to the party.
Damn. I'm so bad. I know I should fucking have this on my calendar. I haven't even updated my calendar in forever. Okay. I've just been so busy, but now I'm not so busy. Not so busy.
Not so busy. That's the name of me and Sodeb show.
Is it? Oh
so
yeah,
busy.
not so busy. Not so busy. Let me grab September. Could somebody go to Stir Crazy Comedy and see when the frick I'm playing?
Oh my God, it's just ghetto.
Oh, it's the 15th and 16th with JC. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, can't go. Yeah, you need to go there.
Oh, bummer. But so Deb should really have me on his birthday list. I know we don't ever talk except for when he comes on here. I enjoy him. But
My name's there. Jolene's isn't.
oh, Nini's isn't. That was a good Kim voice for you.
Thank
My
you.
name's there. Nini's isn't. Yeah, short stack. Hey, well, contrary to popular belief, I guess we
Mhm.
can share this information. Everyone has long thought Joleen is just a kept woman. I am just, I don't do anything, right? Busy.
You don't.
And today, for the first time in my life, 43 years on this earth, working since I was, I don't know, 16, 17, 18 years old, even in college, I worked. I got laid off. It was weird. I kind of have been knowing it, thinking it was going to happen, wondering for the past some years. Joleen was a corporate lady.
She was a corporate baddie.
I had a good corporate job. I worked in technology for a big place that I won't mention. Luckily, none of the haggards ever found out about it to call my job because they just assumed I was just.
It made me so upset and jealous.
Yeah,
no one could ever
it was like
figure out where you were.
number one hidden. It was like the hidden secret. Everyone was going after everyone's jobs, and me and Busy were always like, "How did they not figure out?" I had the same corporate job since 2007. I started the corporate job before I started comedy. I worked in radio, and then I moved to Arizona, and I started at that time. I think I've moved through the company in multiple positions, but I think at that time we dealt with what am I thinking of? Where you acquire things.
Yep.
What's that word? It starts with a P. That's what I worked in. It's so long ago.
Okay.
But now I was, working in technology and working as an analyst, and that's all I've known. And I found comedy in 2009, and then I just started doing that. And then I had a pretty flexible gig for quite a few years where I could work from different cities because I've worked remotely since 2012. And there's this push to go back to offices and move to certain cities like Charlotte or Phoenix. And I just bought a house in California. So 2 months after buying a house, they laid me off because they were like, well, the location, isn't where it never mattered before. But that's how corporate culture is. Things change. But it's my first time. Procurement. Yes, I worked in procurement when I first got there. Yeah. So
you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay.
I feel good. I feel like it's a fresh start for me too. And I feel like it's the first time in my life. I feel like I'm going through a little bit of a midlife crisis as well, but I feel like it's the first time in my life I can really take some time to think what I want to do next and focus on my creative, focus on my content creation, focus on my comedy. When people are like, when are you going back on the road? It's hard. It was easier before the pandemic when we had a lot more flexibility. I could bring my laptop, plug in, work during the day, my corporate job, do comedy at night. I did that. I went to Europe doing that. Like, it was awesome. And then slowly, things change and they started taking those things away. Yeah. And so I just wasn't able, but I never wanted to say, well, because I have a corporate job, because I didn't want people to find out. But I thought people must know because I never go live during the day.
It really frustrates me. Like, it really used to make me so upset. And it's like, how are they not taking yours? Way more important than mine.
Well, they just thought we're just going to take her little Christmas trees away. We're just going to go after the comedy clubs that she's at. So I feel a sense of relief because I know it's been a lot of anxiety wondering with this shift of going back to offices and having to be in hub cities that it's like I can't just pick up and move. I just bought a house and
I feel like that's the thing. No one buy a house. And this is Busy Blue Corner. When I purchased a home, it was all great for the first month, second month. And then after that, the people on the internet started calling, saying they were going to call people's job, posting it. It's like, girl, what is going on? Then the money started, my company started going through this big transition. Everybody started getting laid off. I didn't know what I was about to start doing for our funds. And it just became so murky, so ugly. I say this to say, when you buy a house, you lose your job or you lose your mind.
Well, it happened to my brother too. When he bought his house years and years ago, he lost his job. He got laid off within 4 months. And I bought my house. I got laid off within 2 months. And this is, I mean, I already had one home deal fall through a couple years ago. I shared it on my channel, but I was going to move to Nevada. Yeah. My husband and I, we were going to build a house in Henderson because we were like, screw it, pandemic, let's go. Like, you know, they don't got income tax. Hell yeah. We can, I love performing in Vegas. Now I can go perform in Vegas, but then it fell through because that's when the company started going, well, I think we're going to get people back in the office and at these certain hub cities. And Vegas wasn't one of them. LA wasn't one of them. So I've just been like waiting. I feel like I've been waiting for that other shoe to drop. I've had so much anxiety and I just haven't like felt great. And I'm like at like the least probably healthy I've ever been. So I just feel like I've been carrying a lot of stress. And this was almost a relief because I was talking to Mims today and he was like, you needed something to kick you in the butt to get you out of there. Cause I'm not going to leave. I was there 16 years. I worked there 16 years. At my age, you know how many people stay with something anymore? These kids nowadays, they know what's up. They're like, if I don't feel valued, if I'm not making what I think I'm gone. Yeah. But I literally
You said stay after 5? I quit.
I quit. You know, but I'm literally like either the oldest millennial or the youngest Gen Xer, whatever. I'm a Zennial or whatever they call it. And we were raised by boomers who basically were like, you just buck up, you get that job, and once you're in, you try to stay in, and then hopefully you don't die before you can retire, and that's when the fun starts. And you're like, what? You just keep working, even if you hate it. No one likes their job. And I'm like, someone's got to like their job.
No.
So I'm one of the few that really hasn't changed jobs. I've never been laid off. Like, I don't know this feeling. I've never not worked.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take some time to just go full in on comedy and content creation and see where we're at. Obviously, I can't go audition. I mean, they're on a strike. So
that's true.
Like
that's
the worst time.
You know, you can get in your creative bag for when everybody else is homeless and losing their minds and their jobs and everything else and their houses and their cars, because that's what the big companies said they're going to do. You can come right in there with your house and say, well, look, I got a script here because those other people are too sad. They're probably writing depressing movies. Yeah, they're not here. But now here you are, young, fresh, and new, and you can come in while everybody else is trying to figure out how to pay rent in their mortgage and their car note. Here you are, you're like, hey, I got a script. I can act. And
yes, I feel this freedom because from 8 to 5 every day, and even earlier, because I was at 7 a.m. meetings. I mean, and driving back and forth to LA, it's 5-hour round trip when I was doing shows there. I'm exhausted. I'm 43, you know, so now I'm like, I can honestly, you know, because a girl got a little severance. You've been there long enough, you get a little severance, okay? Because I didn't get laid off for performance stuff. They loved me, but they want me to go to places I can't go to. You know, they changed that, you know, and there's layoffs. You get displaced. That happens, you know. And when I say boomers, that's like no shade. Boomers were raised by the greatest generation. And I think it's this like, you know, they're really, you know, the greatest generation we can thank. And I think that's the generation we thank my grandpas for creating the unions and getting all that, you know, being part of that and creating the work week and the 40-hour and all that great stuff. But then I think, you know, it takes each generation to ask for more, to push more, because, you know, these work environments, they will push you and they'll want stuff out of you. And, you know, so I think that, you know, my parents being raised by the greatest generation, it's like you get a job, you work hard, and you just get a retirement and you try to stay in that job. You don't bounce around a lot. Well, people now, this next generation coming up and really young millennials, I think on average, they were saying, I was talking to a therapist one time and she's like, it's amazing that you haven't changed a job like in your adult career, haven't had multiple different careers, because most people, I think the average by the time they're my age is like 7 times or something.
Oh, great. I'm on number 6. The next one is
So
my last one.
yeah, because and I love that for people that you know your worth and know that you don't be indebted to this company. Like they should be providing for you. This should be enriching for you. This should be getting the money for you. And I've always been afraid to I'm very responsible unlike what my decor shows. I've always been afraid to not work. That's one thing my mom and dad were like, you always work. You always had a job. If I wasn't doing like a sport, I had to work. And
So
then
you
in
were working all the
college, I
time.
had 2 jobs. I played some sports. Okay, girl, a little
I forgot. I
sporty
forgot.
spice, little sporty spice.
That's
But I felt kind of like a failure today. I did have, some
no.
crying. And, even as I'm getting laid off, and my boss, who he's a really great guy. And he was like, I don't want you to think this is performance related. And I'm like, it's hard for me. I hid my tears from him. But it's hard for me not to feel a little bit of a failure,
I
because
understand.
and then Chell just got accepted in this RN program that's 20 months out here. And so I was going, people really they were like, Jolie's got a sugar daddy. I'm like, my husband changed careers from marketing and comedy and went into the medical field during COVID, like
Yeah.
deciding whether he was going to be a PA or a RN. And so he started working in a hospital and did some classes and then took the TEAS exam and scored really high and is going to a private school out here. And so for the next 20 months, he was like, we're going to have to rely on I'm like, don't worry, baby. I got my corporate job. I got YouTube, whatever. And then literally he just got in last week. But I do think this is the universe's way to wake me up and say, Joleen, you have to, maybe I'm just telling myself this, but I kind of,
No, I believe it.
this is your time to see if you got your little severance, your time to focus on your content, your creation, your creativity, and see if you can make that a gig, like enough that it's lucrative as much as a corporate gig,
And it will be. Put your blowjobs, put your super chats in. The lady is broke and destitute.
I'm not broke.
I haven't even seen $1.
I am
Come
so
on,
hungry.
people.
I've been eating this can of Waterloo all day.
Yeah, that's
So
straw
I went
used to
and did a
be
little
silver.
self-help.
Now it's purple. She ate the straw silver off.
I got a mani-pedi. I
She
walked
did.
in 107 degrees.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm going to exercise. I'm going to get my body back. I had all these. I'm like, you're not getting me down. I'm a hustler. I am a hustler, so we'll see. But
We're gonna make
it's
it through.
weird. We'll
I'm
see how I
proud
wake
of
up
you.
tomorrow. You are?
I am. I'm proud of you because you know what? Sometimes you just need that push. And it could have been a horrible day today. And when I talked to you on the phone, it was just like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Fine. I'll be fine. This is what I needed. You seem like you did a lot of self-reflection. And not that you were 100% comfortable, but you're easing into, where this can go. And I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Biz.
You're amazing. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be amazing. And the skills you have while you were having a full-time job, can you imagine what creativity and all of the things that you're gonna be able to do with the free time? All you have to do is dive into knowing that I'm waking up and I am 100% creative and diving into that.
Oh, that's so nice of you. I did get a chance to talk to so many people I love and adore. I talked to you today. I talked to Amanda. I talked to my friend Nicole. I talked to my friend Valerie. I talked to my mom. I talked to my brother. I talked to Chell. Like I felt lighter. And when I was talking to my friend Nicole, and she's just one of my besties, and I actually quit drinking the day after her wedding.
After you ruined it, yeah.
Years ago when I thought I ruined it, and it turns out I was super fun. But needed to quit drinking still. And we started together at this job. And she's like, you have to remember, Joleen, like we just fell into our careers. We never got to choose. And now you can choose. And I'm like, that's what I always liked about comedy, because it was my choice and something I enjoyed. I never had passion about the things I was doing in corporate America at all. It was more like, I'm going to do this to be able to have not, because so many comedians and people, aspiring people in Los Angeles are struggling and serving. And I did that serving stuff in my 20s, and I don't have the patience, and I got plantar fasciitis too. So I don't got the feet for it anymore either. And so I was lucky enough to keep this corporate job so I could live more, not as broke as a lot of people have to live, even though, California will make anybody broke. But yeah, I just I don't know. I feel like there's hope, but I wonder if I'm going to have a little time where I'm just like, 16 years.
Maybe you'll cry here and there. You got to up those antidepressants.
Seriously.
Call your psychiatrist today and say, "Hey, doc, I'm gonna need you to double up those dosages, okay? If we're at 75, I need you to.
Do you have 1,000? Do you have 1,000? I don't want to feel. This is when I need to start doing like edibles, sativa or indica couch or whatever. Lala says yes. I was just telling Chell that last night. We got in bed at like 9 p.m. and the feeds were popping off. We'll get into Big Brother now. The feeds were popping off, right?
Okay.
And these are great feeds, Busy. Oh my God. So this season Big Brother
today.
Feed. And I was just thinking, I told Chell, I was like, God, the people who cover this, like cover the life and stuff, they don't have other jobs. They can't, because this is like Taryn. This has to be what he does. You couldn't have another gig and do that. And I've tried to keep up, and in the past, how my channel first got subscribers and how I met you was I just would like do little recorded videos over my lunch. Like if something happened on the feeds, I was like, do, and then put it out. And then people started following me. And now I'm like, I could honestly, maybe I'll just give Taryn a run for his money. He has, besides Maddie and Janet, he don't have no competition. But then it's like, he's too good at that, because he like, I'm just going to give you the highlights, the funny parts, the parts I think are important. And he's got help behind him too.
You also have like a creation. I think what makes you different is that you put a lot of creativity in your content. We can all read off a notepad.
It takes so long to do that though. And sometimes I'm like, I see other creators who have way more subscribers, and God bless them, but they're not putting in the editing hours I am. That's what I was talking to Mims about today. I'm like, he's like, you need to stop editing for so long. And I do. There's something,
but it's it looks amazing and fun.
But then it gets, sometimes it'll get 20,000 views, but sometimes then it gets 2,000 views, like my Ariana Grande video, which I thought, oh, this is going to be great. A little late news, but I did a deep dive into like when the men she's possibly gotten involved with in relationships before, like Big Sean and Pete Davidson. And I found out that Pete Davidson was engaged to Larry David, the comedian from Curb Your Enthusiasm, his daughter at the time when Pete got with Ariana. And then Naya Rivera wrote in her autobiography, rest in peace, about
she has an autobiography.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I wrote in my video.
Autobiography.
And she was saying how she found she goes, I found a little girl cross-legged in my living room. And it rhymes with Shmariana Nande or something. It was actually really funny. And then Larry David, his daughter, Kazi David, she ended up writing a book of essays, and in it was the Pete Davidson, Ariana Grande thing. So I'm like, man, they are just Taylor Swifting. There's so many stories out there about the Ariana Grande stuff. So
Ariana Grande is a whore?
Not a whore. I would say she just has
she's opening up her legs to married men.
Close your legs to married men.
She needs to close her legs to take men.
As Nene says. But yeah, so I now I can, maybe focus more on Big Brother. I'm gonna go live in the morning. I'm gonna go live every day. I'll put out edited videos, but I don't know. I say you do it. You know what? How about I'll take a week off, and then I'll be jobless with you, and then we'll see how much creativity we have. Oh my God, will you do that? That would be so fun. Yeah, I'll do it. I have way too much time. Like literally, they're like, you could take off. And it's like, mind your business. What if I want to quit one day? Because I want to cash out all. Yeah. I know. I was looking at that PTO. I'm going to cash out, and mine was -64. Yeah. Because you already taken it. because I already took it because I like to take my stuff early, but then it goes until if you pull the calendar till the end of the year, then I have some. But it's now they started this new system of what you accrue, but it never was like that before. It
So
was
do
like,
you owe money?
I don't know. Find out. I'm looking through my displacement packet, like, where do I owe money to these people? Like, I don't know.
I think I have like 124.
Oh my God. Come out here. Visit me. Stay with me. Help me get
First
in
of all,
shape.
I need
Let's
money.
do a show.
That's how much money that's how much time I have off. Okay, I didn't say that.
It's free to be here.
Oh,
I'll feed you. You just have to get your flight here. I'll feed you. I got a car.
Oh my God! So I don't have to go through the Dr. Seuss trees?
No, it's a new house. You weren't. Oh, you do have to go. Well, if you fly into Vegas, you got to go through Joshua Tree.
I do love to fly into Vegas. That was a cool. That was a cool drive. I just got scared when
my
I
brother
lost.
and sister-in-law just did it.
When
I don't. They weren't.
service.
I go. Did you guys see the Joshua Trees? They're like, I think so. Like they weren't impressed. I was like, damn, nobody is impressed.
They're not because they're not impressive. And then the thing is, it's a whole forest, like it's a national park. Like it's like, oh, Joshua Tree Park, and it's just like
it's beautiful.
Jesus, they look so depressed, like they need antidepressants. Those trees look so sad. It's like, oh, welcome. They just look.
We should go on
sad.
a road trip or travel vlog. We gotta do something. We gotta do a sipping key in a city near you.
That would be fun. You want to talk? Let's do that.
Be our booker. Who wants to book our stuff? But
so do you want to talk about the Alabama Brawl here, or do you want to do it in the Messy Members Live? Because I only have till 11:30.
Let's do it in the Messy Members, and let's just regarding Big Brother. Feeds are popping. I'm a little behind today just because I've been, focused on
today. Sorry, that's my favorite.
Oh my God! So there's so Miss Felicia, who is 63 years old, who is just bringing it.
Yes, she is.
Her laugh, her everything. She's on her 5th mic. She drops it in the toilet. She fell in the hot tub the first day they opened up the backyard. And my favorite was America was like, no, they said you can't go in the hot tub. And it's like, the girl is in her jammy. She fell in the hot tub and they're pulling her out. And she's like, oh, you fell. It's like, you can hear her go underwater. It's like, and she ruins another mic. She dropped a mic in the toilet. I mean, it's crazy. And then she was, do you have that clip? I have it on my phone.
It's like, is she doing it? I have it.
Okay, let's play the clip of, so she's sitting next to who now is, spoiler alert, the HOH, which is Riley. Little blonde Riley, who's like, I'm different than you'll see on the show. I juggle. I'm hot and I juggle and I'm 24 or something. And so she's struggling. She's struggling right now. Miss Felicia sitting next to her.
What is going on with her right now? Because she was like cool for a second.
No, it's the people. Like every person on this damn show who comes in and says, I don't want to hurt people's feelings. I want to play a clean game. I want to play a noble game. I want to play a respectful game. We all made it here. They're the first people to crumble and fall apart. This is a game based on lies, deception, your social, your strategy. You got to get yourself to the end. Quit. Anybody who says, I'm a good person and I just don't want to hurt people. Those are the first people who are going to get hurt and the first people are going to hurt you. So she got overwhelmed and she started crying. And all, one little rumor that she was possibly going to maybe showmance with Matt. I mean, even Kirsten was like, oh, I just kind of like brought that up. Granted, you probably shouldn't, mention anything about the HOH, which made poor Kirsten. I just wish there was a way that the POV was won by Heisem. He did not use it. So Kirsten and Felicia remain on the block because Riley, the HOH, was able to, with this HOH, since there was 4 nominees right out from the first competition, she was able to take 2 people off the block, and she took off 2 dudes. She took off Corey,
that was
the
strange.
Survivor brothers, and Jared, Cerie's son. And she's just, it's one of these, it's again, women, remember, we were meant to be each other's friends. We were meant to work together. Men will never understand you like another woman will. The right women, I should say. And she really came in just working with the guys. And I think she's someone who can benefit from some female energy. And she got caught up. and overwhelmed, and she just is taking everything too seriously, and she's playing Paloma 3 weeks ahead, and she needs to slow her roll. If this was an easy HOH, calm your tits and let's, stop the tears, no reason to cry.
Thank you.
And
Wait,
it was
wait.
a split house at the time, with her side, like the younger side or the cool kids, as Izzy would say, versus the older squad. So Miss Felicia right here is sitting next to Riley, the HOH. And Miss Felicia is, she's always telling jokes. She laughs. Like her laugh, it just goes through the whole house. She's like, I just like cussing. She called Kirsten a heifer. She's like, that heifer. And people were upset because I think she said multiple things about Kirsten, but some of Twitter is like, oh, that's horrible. And the other part of Twitter is like, you've just never had an auntie before.
Yeah.
That's auntie talk.
Yeah.
So
everybody's a helpful.
This is Felicia next to Riley, and just her mere existence and reacting. Look at how Riley reacts.
I'm gonna play it like 3 times because I died.
It's so funny. That and the hot tub falling. Please, God.
What? Sing today. What? Sing today. What? Sing today.
Excuse me.
The thing is, she's just like, today.
Why is Riley that like? What? Why is she that scared? Why is she jumping?
Excuse me, sorry. Oh my God. Sorry, excuse me.
What today? Oh my God.
What? Sing today. What? Sing today.
What do you think it's PTSD? What is going on today? Like, what is that about? I love her so much. They did a reel of her laughing.
Oh my
Love
God.
it. It was for like 2 minutes of just Felicia just going in and out
I have
of
her
rooms.
pool thing. I can show you, Busy.
Yes.
I can show you this because I showed it on my channel. Yeah, some people are upset with her, but I don't know everything she said about Kirsten. I do feel, I wish Heisem would have used the POV. I wish we could have got one of the dudes up and taken Miss Felicia down, because Heisem did want to do that. Replaced with one of the guys, maybe like Luke, who just woke up yesterday and decided he was going to play the game, and he was like,
maybe
this is
he's
Big
going to be
Brother.
our Joseph this season.
I don't think so. But
I don't like that. The thing is, and I know this is really early. Here's another ant. Where are these hoes coming from? Where are these heifers coming from? I think that I know it's kind of early, but I really am sad that Kirsten has to go.
Me too. I feel like she would be way more entertaining than a couple of these dudes they could throw out.
She is.
I'm
gonna get a spray while you do this.
The reason they're not is because Izzy decided to just create the narrative that they're going to backdoor Suri, which if these house guests were smart, they would backdoor Suri. But there was no intent for Riley actually really like Suri. I was going to say loves what she does, and Felicia, and she thinks she has him in her back pocket, or she did. It's just with Riley, it's a young person just playing too hard too soon, just getting involved in too much, being like, I'm not gonna lie, but really you are lying because you have to lie in this game, and so that just, she became overwhelmed, and now she's just a mess. She's a mess. Okay, let me pull this over here so we can watch Miss Felicia. But it would be great because originally I think, the disappointment is that there's 4 Black women in the house, Busy. And I don't know in Big Brother history if we've ever seen 4 Black women in the Big Brother house. I don't either. And so they were all looking out for each other. But then the problem was Jared, Suri's son, came to her and was like, I don't trust Kirsten.
I know, that made me so upset.
I know. And that's, that's part of the game, in that.
Sorry if I'm hitting the mic.
Sometimes that can happen where you want these people to work together, but they're allies. are like, no, I don't trust that person, and then they don't end up working together, and it's such a bummer. And I'm like, no, Sari, you're the better judge of character. But since then, I mean, there's no love lost. Like Kirsten was, I saw a clip of her explaining just her like mentality to Sari, and Sari's like, well, keep that away from me. Like she was not, I think, under different
I think I
circumstances.
got this in my drink.
Oh,
my
don't
God,
don't
Izzy,
drink
what the
Raid.
fuck is going on? Oh my God, babe, I'm gonna need some. Oh, the mic is on. Shit.
Right? Kirsten, you're right, DGF. Kirsten versus Matt versus Riley, and everyone's assumptions about a showmance would have been so entertaining because Matt was first like, oh, hey, Kirsten. And if anything, I think there's more chemistry between Jag and Riley. And Izzy's facial expressions when Sari doesn't, oh my God, doesn't let her butt in when people talk. I mean, Izzy it's really entertaining right now. There's going to be a point where we're all going to want to probably gouge our eyes out from all the Izzy-isms and movements. But yeah, it's
All right,
it's crazy. Are you all right? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm spraying the perimeter and the walls and stuff, but then I look down and it's like on the desk, so I just got it in my water and stuff.
Oh
so
my
gosh! Yeah, getting me something else.
Thank you, Kendra. Oh no, again behind, but Joleen, so sorry. And if anyone can own a home, then amazing. Yeah, I'm very grateful that I got my house before I got laid off. Okay, so here is.
Thank you so much. Can you
first? You're gonna see Jerry. Oh, be careful what you spray around the kitties. Chronic Cat is saying they're very.
Oh,
sensitive
he is not in this room, and he won't be.
I know eucalyptus is not good for cat. That's why I never have diffusers of essential oils.
You know what? I did hear that.
Yeah.
And but he goes upstairs when I put my diffuser on, and because there's so many scents you can't use with a kitty, and it really frustrates me because I love my diffuser.
I always wanted one, but I never got one because I'm afraid it's gonna kill Tilly. And then
you just got to pick which ones you can use.
Yeah, I found a website, but I was like, oh, forget it. It's like too late now. You know, it's too late. But also, you know, your plants and your trees. Like I got a lot of these palm. What are they called? Your Majesty trees, like these palm things in the home, and those are actually safe. I went on a website like what's safe for cats because I wanted more like plants and trees inside my house.
Safe for cats, not safe for cats. My cat is on everything. I have lilies because you know lilies are not good for cats. They're
very bad. Poinsettias too. Can't have a poinsettia.
I put them in the kitchen on top of the sink, on top of a window. Sometimes I come out of the kitchen. Come out of the bedroom. They're just in the kitchen. They're on the floor in the living room. I'm thinking, how did the lilies get her? That little boy is bad. You just can't have them in the house.
They got a death wish. I'm telling you, because the same thing with Tilly. Back in our apartment days, you know, we had really old plumbing in West Hollywood. So we constantly had to like pour like Drano stuff down the drains just to like clear it out. They always were having plumbing issues in these buildings. And I would pour it and let it sit. And then I would catch Tilly laying around the drain, just like huffing. And I'm like, you little addict. Oh my God.
I can't. It's just like, and then I feel like a bad parent because now like everything that I'm doing is like, oh, make sure it's not good for the cat, bad for the cat. But it's like he's going to do this either way, he's going to get to it. And I will not have a lily in my home because he wants to be a psycho. I work my ass off to make sure that I can have a lily, and then it's not by him. And then I was watching this video today that Tavon showed me with a cat opening the door. He just sits on top of the thing.
Oh yeah. My mom's cat, our cat that we had when I was still there, Otis, he liked to go outside and we were like, no. And then her handle goes like this. Just open the door. And like, bitch, I'm going outside.
There's nothing I can do. I've started to realize I'm not going to uproot my life because there's nothing I can do. This is how he wants to live. This is what he's going to do.
Oh, they're crazy. They're crazy.
Okay, but let's see her. Well, wait. Do you see her falling in the pool? Because I feel like I didn't see any video of it.
We haven't seen that. I'm
Okay.
sure they'll get that on the episode, probably tomorrow's episode, I think. But I have in the beginning Jerry. So the two oldest house guests now have both fallen in the pool, and Jerry's was after 60 days in the house. And I remember Dan going in BB10 like, Jerry, how did you fall in the pool? It's been in the same place for 60 days, but he was looking up at the planes when they used to fly like messages over. So that's the first thing we have here. And there's no sound on this first one. There's Jer Bear, just like, what's going on up there? What's that plane say? Oh, shit. Oh, damn it. And I mean, just there's Memphis before he married Christmas. Oh, and there goes Jer Bear in the pool. And he was like, I can't believe I did that.
Oh, this is not there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You hear the scream, and then you hear her mic go underwater. Oh my God. Yes, Tony Baker is hilarious, Care Bear. Oh God, Pizzy Boo. This is how he wants to live. This is what he's going to do.
I know Shima is somewhere saying, oh, so we're not kicking her out?
We've progressed to a place now where you don't get kicked out. You can go through 5 mics.
I know Shima is somewhere saying, so excuse me.
What if Shima's the 18th house guest? Oh
what you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do?
What you gonna remember that Candace? Oh, I met her. She was so cute.
Blah, blah,
I met her at Forever 21 in the Grove, and I remember Chell asked for a picture for me because I was nervous. I don't know why.
I wonder what Candace is doing now.
I really liked her.
Oh yeah, you told me about it. She's married, all of this stuff.
I did? I don't even remember what I talk about. Okay, so I think I play it again here.
So you lied.
Wait, didn't they say no music?
He said no.
He looks just like Charles Manson.
Didn't they say don't? Yeah.
They literally said that.
Fell in.
There's America. No, they said no hot tub. Like she just went in. Like let me. She dipped her toe and fell in. Like she fell in. No one does a cannonball into the damn hot tub, America.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good job, girl.
Damn it.
Okay, let's just watch it one more time because it's
Oh,
There.
whoa.
so they've been locked inside since the beginning of the season. They finally open up the backyard. They're running out there. Old Charles Manson, Cameron's running out there. Riley, I'm so nice. I'm gonna cry. Jegs, like, how did I get stuck with these people? And then I think Mimi's there. They're so happy.
Whoa.
There.
Whoa.
She
Yeah. Wait, didn't they say no music?
He said no hot tub. They just said they said no hot tub.
They said no hot tub. No, get out of the hot tub. They said no hot tub. Oh my God, Felicia, they said no, you can't get in the hot tub. Please.
No hot tub. Like she was just like, I'm gonna go for a dip in the hot. I'm gonna dive in.
He's shaking her hand. She's like, no. Oh my God, they said no. You're breaking the rules already. They said
Also,
no.
Calm down, America. Like, oh my God. And then Suri and Mimi and Izzy go to help poor Felicia.
Good job, girl.
Damn it.
Oh
So
my
what are
God.
your feelings right now with, because I think we can cut this up and put this up as a different video. Sipping Key does Big Brother. What are your feelings on Izzy right now? Because I think she is a psycho.
Well, yeah, of course. But she's cracked, like Twitter is saying. I mean, she's been rebirthed through Cherie's baby door. She just decided, like, she's like, this is my mother. Like, she has claimed her whole family because she stalked her on social media before the show. And she knew that Jared was Cherie's son. And so now, basically, I mean, you watched the last episode, she had to go into an alliance with Izzy because Izzy had this very, big information and was like, and she just follows Suri around, and if she doesn't slow her roll, she's going to tank Suri's game because she's like, yeah, let's go talk to Suri about it. It's like, quit treating Suri like the Godfather. She's her social game is more under the radar. Like everyone goes to her, they trust her. She's a strategist and everything, but she's really powerful in her ability to connect with people and have them trust her. But if she's calling shots, she doesn't want to be in a room calling shots. She doesn't have an ego like that. And she knows that's bad for her game. So Izzy is just following around Izzy is reactive. She's just always just like,
when's her birthday? Where's Sarah from Nerdtainment? because
Sarah just did a video on
Jared and I
astrology.
have the same birthday.
Are there any Aquarians on this season?
I don't know. I just know that me and Jared have the same birthday, like exact same birthday.
Okay, so BB25 astrology signs. Let's see if we okay. So Sarah's is the first that pops up. Okay, so
Who else is doing it?
let's just see. Okay, she's got the cast zodiac sign. So shout out to Nerdtainment. Go sub to Sarah and David, Nerdtainment, and Douglas. Now she's got her husband covering.
You
I
have a
love
carpet
Douglas.
in there
In my room?
or a rug? Yeah.
Carpet. Mhm.
Okay.
Why?
I thought I heard like a little bit of an echo, and I was like, something's not catching.
Well, this
the
is the
sound.
only thing on the walls now, and then I have a bookshelf over there, and there's
Okay.
a wall over here with nothing on it in my office. So, okay. So here's the zodiac signs. So let's see, fire sign. What's that? I don't know what the signs are. I need her to write.
Are you
thing down.
showing it to us? Because
Oh,
we can't see
I'm
anything.
not.
What's that? And I'm like, I'm nothing.
Okay, go sub to entertainment. Okay, so you know this stuff a little more, right? So the fire signs. What is this? An
fire
Aries?
sign.
Is Aries a fire sign? What is that one?
I don't know. I think it's it looks like a Aries or a Libra. No, she's probably going from first to, I don't know. Y'all put it in the
What the
comments. What
heck
sign is it?
I
I mean, someone's in here. There's almost
so
100.
those two are the squiggly
That's an
lines
arrow. Okay, two
with the
two
circle.
squiggly lines.
That's
circles.
the octopus. This is the octopus. This looks like an octopus. Which one's the octopus?
This is it's a Leo.
It is? That's a Leo?
Yeah.
That don't look nothing like a lion. Is it supposed to be a lion?
Somebody said
I
it's a
didn't.
Leo. Two people
Okay,
said it's a Leo.
Care Bear knows, but
So
Aries
Leo.
is fire. Oh, I know my husband's an Aries. Mhm.
So you don't know if he's a fire or not? My fiance is an
He's-
earth sign.
I am too. No, I'm air. I know I'm water. No, I'm air. Right? Okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
sorry. My husband is my fiance is a air sign. Sorry.
Oh my God, you don't even know him.
I know. I walked straight into that.
What is this arrow plus? What's
Libra.
this one? Is it
It looks like a Libra.
Libra from BB10?
It looks like a Libra. Because you know the Libras, they have the thing. So it's
They
like an
do?
arrow.
I
Yeah.
don't. I love
It
hearing
has
about
to be a Libra.
astrology.
Because
It
it
never
has it
sticks.
has this.
2 Libras? Oh,
Child.
Sagittarius is this one?
Who's this man? Oh.
This is Izzy.
Oh.
Oh my God, you just got canceled. You might as well pack up your bag. You pack up your bag, sir. This is Izzy. This is or Iggy. Sheree keeps calling her Iggy. Pack up your bag and leave. You have been displaced. No severance. This is on performance. This is definitely on performance.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay, so Sagittarius is that one. Jamie Googled it. Okay, thank you, Jamie. And then another Sag. What is with all these Sages? What are Sages known for? I think Sarah's a Sag. What the hell is that?
Mhm.
It's a cloud. It's a sun. It's a sunrise.
What is that one?
Sunset?
That's a Libra.
They're all Libras. This is Aquarius. Is this Aquarius?
That's Aquarius.
Excuse
That's
me.
a water sign.
I'm sorry. I'm getting over another sinus infection. I apologize.
I get along with Aquarius is.
That's me. It's me. It's me. Okay. Okay. Oh, so Jag is an Aquarius like me. Only one. And then what's this dude?
Gemini.
This is a Libra. That's a Libra.
Gemini. No,
What is
Gemini.
Two.
Yeah, my partner is a Gemini. Now that is a Gemini. This is off the runway. You better check this tag. Oh, sorry.
I thought this is a Gemini.
That's a Gemini.
Okay. Oh,
You should have
Felicia.
known.
What's this one?
That's a Libra.
We're talking about. We need Sarah. We've said Libra for everyone else. What are
That's a
Libras
Libra.
known? Okay. Okay, good. You guys tell us what you think. Okay, so Lisa Marie says Sagittarius, they're adventurous. Love that for them. I feel like they're organized because they're close enough to a Capricorn on the calendar. And I feel like Sarah's a Sag and she's super organized and responsible. Aquarius is an air sign. Okay. Scorpio. Which one's Scorpio?
That's a Scorpio.
This is some people are saying Virgo. Is this Virgo? You look up the signs, busy. We gotta
Okay.
have a little bit
So
of research.
this
here.
is
We're starting
this
over.
is-
Okay. Which one is
Okay, wait, no, hold on.
this one? The octopus.
Hold on.
And the octopus.
Okay, so we're in the octopus. The octopus is a Leo.
Okay,
she's
so
a
Leo,
Leo.
you guys were right in the chat. Okay, so Riley's a Leo, and so is
She
Blue.
gives Leo energy. This one, girl, this she definitely gives Leo energy.
How so? Like leadership?
She's just eccentric, out of this world. You know, they have that confidence.
She gives with her fashion and style. She gives Aquarius energy.
No, she gives like I don't care. All of those tattoos.
That's what Aquariuses are.
No,
We think
Aquarius
outside
go
the
to the
box.
beat of their own drum, but Leos are like, I'm going to the beat of my, and you better look at it.
Oh,
Like
that's
it's in your face.
Lisa Marie, you know this shit. Says attention seeking.
Yeah, they're
And then
like in
Kibra
your
says
face.
Leos are sunny. The octopus is a Leo. Okay, so Blue is a Leo as well. And then which one's this guy again?
This one is a Sagittarius.
Okay, and Sages are they can be adventurous.
I don't know anything about Sages. I don't have any Sagittarius in my. I think she's the only Sag I know. She's
great. And then we have another Sag.
Yes.
But Sarah does not act. So I don't know where this one's moon is. This one's moon is in hell. I don't know where this one's moon is. But the good part that makes you laugh, like the South Park hell, because oh my God, it's demon. I love it. This one too. This one, I think.
He's a Sag too.
He's AI. I don't believe he's a real person. He is AI generated.
I heard that.
I do not believe it. People say he's an evil twin. I think he's AI. I started that rumor. I don't care. I thought America was too for a while.
People are going through it. So your influence is heavy because I was watching something today that someone was like, I think he's AI too.
Well, I have that effect. People, I'm influential. What the hell is this
was that someone who nutted? This is a
not the jism.
You see how that started? Did you see it? Rewind it.
Yeah. Okay. Do just looking at signs very innocently, non-sexually. Hello, and I'm weird and AI. Boo! Somebody's
right in your eye. That's a Libra. They're balanced. I love my Libras. I have a really good Libra friend. I could see him being a Libra too.
What time of year is a Libra?
Like October-ish, September.
Okay. Oh, Aquarius. We're just so great. We're the best. Oh my God.
I think they're great. I think they're amazing. I've dated an Aquarius. I have a lot of Aquarians family, but they're just too independent for me.
All the Aquarians independent. Throw your hands up at me.
And you know what? None of them will hear that song because they'll never be together because they're by themselves in their home or shopping by themselves.
Right? Why do I like to be by myself so much?
Yeah, because you're an Aquarius.
Oh my God.
I used to date someone who was an Aquarius and he would go on like self trips. And it was like, what about me?
I used to think I was social and then I found out, no, I was just an alcoholic. And I'm not really. That was once I stopped drinking, I was like, oh no, that's why I drank, to be around people.
I don't like people.
That was crazy. That's why people are like, come to this event. I was like, is it at Home Goods? Okay. What's this? Is Gemini?
Yes.
Okay.
That's my partner, Gemini. They have mixed personalities.
Oh my God, I love that.
They have two personalities, and you can get a Gemini who is loud in your face, crazy, but then you also get one that's just like very silent to themselves, don't want to deal with anything, but then they can switch. And the side that you get to see is the side that is very opposite than the side that you don't get to see. So the side that very rarely does someone get a chance to, unless like they really love and trust you, very rarely do you get to see both sides of the Gemini. Like until I got older, I only saw one side of my mom, and that was the mean, really nasty, ghetto side. And then as I got older, then I started to see, oh my gosh, she's like this loving, caring, amazing person. And everybody would say it, but I was like, y'all lying. And with Taylor Bay, I only see his quiet, introverted side, but like on the computer, he's like this vibrant, talkative, gaming, giving information, sharing information side, just this very social person.
Yeah.
So like very rarely do you see both sides.
My little nephew Frankie, he's a Gemini, and he's a true Gemini. When he is like on and wants that, like, and he can very much like compartmentalize. Like, it's like, okay, I'm with you, I'm present or whatever. But you call him on the phone, he's like, I'm busy, I'm not talking right now.
Yeah, sorry, I can't.
Yep. So I see like the two sides, and my sister-in-law is Gemini too. I dated a Gemini and it didn't go well, but
She's a Gemini for sure.
Yeah, Felicia. Okay. What's this one? What's the M?
So this
Maurice
is a Virgo. My
She's a
opposite
Miranda.
sign. That's probably why I like her so much. And I love my Virgos are my opposite sign. I love Virgos.
I feel like Virgos are able to be straightforward and
Virgos
say things how they
bitches
feel them.
They
I
are
like
straightforward assholes.
I like that for them. And I like that. And I would rather a straightforward asshole than a fake ass just feeding me lines sometimes.
Also, but I don't need your opinion.
Well, I mean, not always. Yeah. What's this one?
This one is
the H.
That's me. It's a Pisces.
Oh, he's emotional. He's emotional.
That's me. I'm emotional.
Virgo. What else are Pisces known for? My dad's a Pisces.
We are emotional. We have addictive personalities. We're caring. We're kind. We're family people. We drown into our sorrows. We get have a lot of thoughts and ideas in our heads. But we are family people. We are very focused on making sure the family is good, the family is okay, our circle and everyone is okay.
No, this is a Scorpio.
No, that's not. That is a Pisces.
Okay. Pisces are artists, Lisa Marie says.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
I could tell he's a Pisces.
All serial killers are Pisces, I heard.
Majority of them are Geminis, but there are majority of them are Gemini, but there are a lot of Pisces on the list.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Okay.
Duh, he's a Pisces. He has my same birthday.
Oh my God, Jared.
He has my same birthday.
You're going to become friends with Jared after this season. I see it.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait.
I see it for you.
And whoa, there's so many Pisces in this house.
Holy, this house is, I did predict she's going to cry too. So all these people are just going to be.
Wasn't that like 4 so far?
What's this one? 69.
That's a Cancer.
Why does Mimi got to be a 60? Oh, Lucy's a Cancer. Cancers are so in tune with other people's feelings, and they can be like people pleasers though. Like I have to tell my little Lulu, like you don't have to. Not everyone's going to like you. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Oh,
no, but they don't.
Busy. Do you know her?
So no and yes.
I love her.
So no and yes.
Because her backstory of like her career, and I mean, she was like a young, successful.
When I was looking at her, I was like, that's why I know her. But I don't know her, if that makes sense.
Okay. So what's this one? Oh, Cancer. So yeah, so just like Lucy.
Cancer.
What else are Cancer's known for?
All I know is that my secret life got out on college campus because of a Cancer who was mad that I didn't want to talk to them.
Oh, yes. Cancers can be, I feel like they like a little bit of mess and they love a gossip. Oh my God. Even Lucy at her young age of 9, we ran into this interesting young lady and her family at the Santa Barbara. And she was like, what do you think about, I mean, she just wanted to do you think we should tell Chill about that story? Like, I was like, sure.
Cancers are gossips. They are huge gossips. And once that happened to me, I was like, I would never deal with a Cancer ever in my life. They are
that toxic. Is so well. So we went and got yogurt ice cream one night because if you guys didn't know, I had my niece and nephew for the past month, and they just went back home, and I missed them, and I cried. But we went and got yogurt ice cream. I should say one night, quite a couple nights, and me and Lucy went in to get the yogurt ice cream, and then Frank and Chell were like, we're gonna get crumble instead. So normally Chell's like, kids get the smaller because they never finish their ice cream, but Auntie Jolene's like, and Lucy's like, I'm gonna get the big one. Let's just not tell Chell, and we'll just be like, I'm like, go ahead, girl, get it. We get in the car first thing. Oh my God, Chell, I can't believe Joleen had me get this big ice cream. I was like, I did not. Girl, you just threw me. He wasn't even looking. You just threw me under the bus so quickly.
She said, "You're not gonna get me in trouble. I know what tail like."
I was
Oh
like,
my god,
oh my
I could
gosh.
barely carry this ice cream in the car. Tail, can you?
Jolene made me, and I was like, what? I did not. Oh my gosh.
Go through, Lucy.
Oh, Cherie is a Cancer too. That makes sense why she's so
Well,
good
she's
with
intuitive,
people
yeah.
and in
Mhm.
tune with their feelings. But she's developed through probably.
Oh my
experiencing
god,
whatever.
a Cancer raising a Pisces. She probably looks at her son and cries, and it's just like, I'm so proud of him.
She did. She cried in the last episode. She was like, and I'm playing because she keeps saying, you know, if he's not good, I'm not good. Like that's my kid. That's my guy. But she does a good job of balancing so far from what I could see, like her feelings,
Yeah.
while she recognizes others' feelings.
A Cancer raising a Pisces. Wow.
What the hell is this Mimi? This is the me one? M-E?
Yeah.
Which one
That
is this?
is a wait. That one is a Virgo.
We already had a Virgo.
I think. Wait. Maybe the other ones were Scorpios.
I have never seen that
Oh,
one. I
the
think that's what
other
they were
ones were
saying in
Scorpios.
We suck. No one's gonna ever. We need to get Sarah on here because we have screwed this up.
The other M was Scorpios. This one is a Virgo.
So who's the Scorpio? So they're the Nanas. Nana's a Scorpio. Which ones are Scorpios?
The other
Oh.
M. The other M. Go
This?
backward.
Oh, this
Yes.
makes sense. Okay.
A sex
Okay.
goddess.
Yes. And Scorpios can, I mean, they'll remember.
You said
and
your
they're-
dad. You said your mom was a. And
Oh,
I saw
Nana's a
that Bill Clinton
Scorpio.
light.
Oh, yeah.
You know what they said about the Scorpios.
Nana.
Your Nana saw that Bill Clinton light. She was like, I want to be able to touch this thing here.
Nana's like, I want to flick a dick when I go in my laundry room. I love my laundry room. So
That's a
this is a
Scorpio.
Virgo.
This is Virgo, yeah.
We
We have a lot of emotional people in this house.
holy no wonder the feeds are on. Have you been watching the
Yeah.
feeds? I need you to watch the feeds. So
I have
take
been,
the
so
week
but it's been
off,
on and off.
watch the feeds, and we'll go live and do daily updates every day.
Okay.
Take next week off. Can you take next week off?
Next week is a no. I have my intern starting. When I said Latin Unidos.
Oh yeah, when you were doing your awesome Spanish.
Right.
You just got canceled again. Just so you know. How about the week after?
I think so.
Okay, take it off, and we will do daily Big Brother.
But I don't
We'll
want to get them
stream-
like hype about what I'm gonna do, and then I'm not doing them anymore.
Who cares? We'll just
Unless
see
we
what
do
happens.
them on Sip and Key, and then you'll take hold. But then how are we gonna?
We'll stream them here and my channel. We can stream on multiple places.
Let's do that. Okay.
Yes, we do need an astrology live. We should invite Sarah or Mama Bev on to excuse you. On to do.
Oh my god, you keep
Yes.
everything.
I know, just ratting.
I thought it was so silent.
I'm like a Cancer over here. It's like, oh, busy burped.
All right, let's get to the messy live because now I only have a little
Would you want to
bit.
post? Let's postpone the messy live till since we did 2 hours here. Let's can you do a messy live? Because I'm now free all the time during the day. So if you want to jump on a quick afternoon,
But we want to
messy,
give them a little bit of something. We promised them something, and then they paid.
for sure. But we can. I'm saying do a longer one during. Put it in the chat. Do you want us to go messy now, or do you want us to go messy another time this week? Now that Jolene's time has freed
Now
up a
that
little bit.
she was let go. Now that
Now
she's
that-
broken, y'all didn't even give her $1.
I've been displaced. Thank you.
I
There's
watched that,
room.
and I've been here this whole time, and I was looking at the chat, and I was like, and damn, they didn't even give her $1.
I
You
don't
didn't even
deserve
get
that.
$1.
I don't. I'm not good at. Yeah. I
Child,
got-
the cottage boy
I
will get
gotta-
on here and snort and cry.
And he's never even worked. Like he never had to like put any time. He just quit. He was like, I'm not doing it. I'm not a superstar. I gotta help people.
Your job's gone, and they're like, yo, prayers, thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayer. I mean, I gotta cry. I should have cried. I should have
You
cried.
shoulda
I should have cried
We
and
can
said
cry
we're,
on the messy members live.
we're destitute. Okay, we'll go now. All right, head
All right.
over. We will. You have to check. The
I'll
people are
close this
always like,
out.
how do you get there? You have to go, I think, to the community tab for the messy members, and it'll pop
We
up.
haven't made a lot. Let me make it right now. Hold on.
Okay. And then once you do, then you have to select it in the studio for messy members. Yeah, YouTube is not getting 30%, right? Seriously.
Oh, that's
Oh
true.
my
That's
gosh.
true.
I feel like we should have went Patreon route because
I mean,
Patreon
we
takes
can
less.
now.
Yeah, Patreon takes less. And you can now upload stuff directly to Patreon.
Can you?
So yeah, like you might not even need YouTube sometimes, but I don't know. Okay, now everyone's like, now.
Don't yell at us. This ain't
Now.
over.
This
Oh.
ain't okay. I'm gonna run and give I haven't seen my husband. He just got home from work. I'm gonna give him a little smoochie, and I'll meet
All
you
right,
there
so we'll see
in 10
you
minutes.
all in 10 minutes.
Okay, bye guys.
Are you doing a good?
Are you ending it? Are you ending it?
I will
I'm gonna
end
be
it.
like this. I'm wicked.
Good night, you all.
Tennis call.